What's up guys, here with another video, and in this video I'll be talking about like why 2020 is gonna be the worst year ever, right? I mean, I know that we're only into 2020 for only like 2 months, and a lots of bad things happen, right? And this like the minute I hear so many bad news in 2020, like this made me respond as soon as possible. Like this forces me to make a video. Like I did not want to make this video. Like I supposed to not be making like this type of video. Like why do I have to do this? I mean, yeah, just to get views, all stuff, just to like notify you people who don't pay attention to what's going on around the news, right? I know that I don't go on the news a lot lately because I have work to do and I have school to deal with, right? I have so many things to do and I just don't have time to do anything, right? That's just how it is. And at the same time, like so many like news like pop up on my phone, like on social media, on everywhere, like oh, this is driving me nuts. And people start to realize that yeah, like the war we live in is not normal at all, man. Like this is seriously not a joke. I'm not exaggerating, man, but I've been looking into 2020 and there just has been so much disaster, man. Like I just cannot explain all my word, right? Like so many tragic things happen and people just lose their life, people just get hurt, people suffer. And I thought 2020 would be a better year, but but I knew this is gonna come. But we don't know what's how big the problem, how worse problem, and we don't know what type of problem we're facing, right? If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna explain all in this video. Guys have no idea what is wrong with 2020. And if you've been living in 2020, like some of you know and some of you don't obviously know, because not everybody watch the news, right? Just like me, they could be like me, busy, having to do other things, stuff, distract themselves from the news, or isolate themselves from the news, right? Man, I wish I was wrong. I wish I make this as a fake video, but none of this are fake. This is all real. And I can't believe I have to make this dumb video about this. This just really alerts me, and this just, forced me to make a video. You can tell all my expression, right? Not looking very happy, man. But yeah, even though lots of good things will happen to me, in 2020, like I get a job, and I become more independent, less reliability. But still, like this is just the beginning, guys. 2020 is nowhere near the end, and we experience a lot of problems. And during the next 10 months, like people hope things get better, but I see like things are only gonna get worse, man. Like who knows, man? Like always toward the end of the year, like things has gone super crazy, right? But this is the beginning, and we're already facing like high levels of problem. Like at the end of the year, oh my god, it's gonna go like chaos. Like my god, I really do not want to look into 2020, man. To be honest, like just a lot more bad things can happen. We're not including Donald Trump might win the election. We're not gonna include other bad things that happen like tornado or hurricane or all those type of disaster. That's gonna help. That's might happen in in the nearby future, or extreme weather condition. Lots of bad things. Just it's just like I think 2020 is gonna be the biggest. It's gonna be the worst year for everyone, right? And and you're probably gonna know why, right? Not just for years, but for the whole other country as well, and for lives too, man. People were really gonna hate 2020. Like this year is probably gonna be even worse than 2016, right? To be really honest with you, and as the year go by, like things just keeps getting worse, piling up like worse and worse. Like I keep thinking it's gonna happen, but it's happened. But and I didn't even wish these type of things to happen, but it just come on its own, and nothing we can. It's like almost like uncontrollable. Like I just don't believe it, man. So this is 5 minute video. Like what? Like what I'm arguing about, right? Why 2020 is gonna be disaster year, right? And before I talk about 2020, like I made a video in 2019 say that, oh, like there are like several reasons, like why 2020 should never come, right? I wish like I could stay in 2019, a little longer, but eventually it comes to an end, and we just left 2019 and walk into 2020, and I wish we just built a time machine, just to stay back there permanently, but we just cannot control this, man. I don't know what type of world we live in, man. Like, it just full of torturing and stuff. Like, we supposed to have a happy life, but we don't want, like, upset life, all the time, right? Man, just life just really sucks, man. Yeah, I predicted that 2020 is gonna be worse than 2019, and that's the correct part that I was right about. I made a video in 2019 say that 2020 is gonna be no better than 2019. It's definitely gonna be worse than 2019, and my golly, like I was so correct. And but some people didn't believe me, and some people think it's a joke or something, but nothing is a joke right now. When I'm gonna explain this video, right? Nothing is a joke. And yeah, don't take war as a joke, man, to be honest with you guys, right? I think like 4 bad things just really happened, within just 2 months of this year. First of all, it all started out in January, right? So the reason why 2020 is a really bad year, because we almost had a World War III, right? Of course, this Donald Trump trying to get involved with Iraq or fighting with other countries stuff, but yeah, I think like somewhere like in like in the Iraq area or in the Middle East country, like yeah, they're trying into war or something, but it's only like maybe 2 country fight. But if it's like 3 or 4 country fight, yeah, that's called World War I or World War II. But we almost had a World War III this year. I mean, I'm not making this stuff up. I watch on YouTube and listen to the video, read all the comments, some of the main important comments, and they say that yeah, World War III almost started, right? And second of all, Austria is on fire, right? What does that mean? Like, yeah, because the country Austria, like, because of bad weather over there or something like that. I don't know what caused the fire, but Austria just became on fire, and just like probably like millions of people die, and animals die too, and millions of people lose their homes and all stuff, and this is just not looking good. And third of all, like, we just lost Kobe Bryant this year, right? The well-known player, like I bet like maybe like hundreds and hundreds of millions of people really love Kobe Bryant, and he just just left the world, with unexpected things happen, or die in a tragic accident. And fourth of all, coronavirus, right? See, this is the, oh my god, like this is the thing that people are really concerned about and are really scared about. Coronavirus, right? Yeah, man, like people even like get killed from coronavirus. People get infected by coronavirus. And when I search about coronavirus, they say that say that for every 100 people get affected, 3 people die from coronavirus, right? That's the death rate. Even though it seems, like very low, but it seems very serious because I think coronavirus came from originally from China, right? And then something travel and just spread around the country, and this virus is very strong, right? It kills weak people, people that doesn't have a malfunction immune system, or or if they're weak, or if their body cannot just react to coronavirus, and that's how you die from it, right? Yeah, so comment below like if you were a victim of coronavirus, right? Just a prayer to you out there, hopefully you stay safe out there, and to keep yourself healthy, yeah, always wash your hand, like as frequently as possible, especially when you're touching very contaminated stuff, and and when you're sick, just please stay home, or if you cough, just cover your mouth or wear a mask, if necessary. Everything has to be necessary just to keep germs away from other people, because we don't want things to spread around, because germs just spread around families, spread around friends, schools, other acquaintances, all that etc. stuff, or people around you. It's dangerous stuff, right? Coronavirus is a serious virus, and people should not be taking this as a joke or just make fun of it, right? Coronavirus has been causing lots of issue for this environment, right? Everything came from China, so I heard that, yeah, lots of bans been going on, a lots of events, games, and a lot of things has been canceled, and organizations have been losing like millions of dollars just because of this coronavirus, right? Yeah, because people just need to protect their health. I understand that, because if people don't protect their health, then they won't be able to enjoy their life, and they may even die from coronavirus. Like just yesterday, like I like watching NBA, right? Because of Kobe Bryant, right? And then NBA got suspended because Rudy Gobert, the Utah Jazz, player just got tested a positive, like coronavirus, right? So that means the NBA, the rest of the season might be shut down, right? Not just professional sport are shutting down because of coronavirus, like NBA basketball, NFL, or even hockey, like all these sports that are fun to watch, that people really love, like they won't be able to see it anymore. And NBA has been a really great season, right? I mean, because of the 2009 offseason, like this is supposed to be an interesting season, where we're supposed to see like what expect from each team, right? And we won't be able to see that anymore. Coronavirus just erase all of that. It's just erasing all the goodness, of what we're trying to see. And now like, and YouTube's supposed to be dying in 2020, right? That's what I heard, because this is the one witness I already knew before we hit 20, but I didn't know we're gonna have coronavirus problem. We didn't have Australia on fire problem. We didn't know that World War III almost popped up, and somehow mentioned on news, but I didn't listen. And somehow Kobe Bryant died. Like I didn't expect those things to happen. And I see that YouTube is like, like I still see lots of video on YouTube, but I bet like a lots of of videos on YouTube probably get removed, right? Because it was meant for kids and all that stuff, right? Yeah, so I better watch what I say on YouTube, because I do not want my channel to disappear and all that stuff too, right? Yeah, and YouTube's gonna die this year too, so man. People who look in 2019, they already sense like 2020 is gonna be a bad year, and some people doesn't know. Like in my case, I already know it, right? But I didn't expect it to be this bad. Like a lots of event, like lots of running event, other events, or even, Pokemon Go, cancel its event. Like even the game or developer, cancel, its event because of, coronavirus, right? So this is a pretty serious topic. And I hope I don't get coronavirus, right? Because man, this will be really bad. Because it will just, cost us, lots of, resource and money, just to like get rid of coronavirus. And what does that has to do with my life, right? I mean, whoever's watching this video, like, God, you just never know, like when this opportunity is over, like, because of this, all these bad things happening, like, whatever opportunity, that you want to meet your goals in life, like, it might be gone, it might be gone this year, right? So I say that probably I won't be surprised that if I cannot beat my record, next year, right? I never know what's gonna happen in 2020. Like, I don't know. I foresee, more bad things. I don't see any more good things happening. Like, hopefully, the next 10 months gonna be relaxing, but I doubt that it's gonna happen, right? So yeah, ever since 2019, like, I knew, like, I'm seeing trouble in paradise. And now, like, once we begin, 2020 March, like, we see trouble in paradise happening, right? It's starting right now. And the problem just looking really big, and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and soon, like, people say that, oh, it's the end of the war and all that stuff, but no, man, just try to enjoy your life, as much as possible, right? Like, yeah, we can just go back and look at 2012, say that, oh, the war's gonna end, and then 8 years later, people say another war is gonna end, and every year it just keep going in the cycle, right? We thought that everybody's gonna die, in 2012, but we made it successfully, into a new decade, and this is just looking bad. Just not including, the rest of the 10 months of 2020, right? We're just not including that, and I just got a few words I need to say before I leave this video. Like, please stay safe out there, man. Please stay safe. Like, whatever, that makes you happy, and whatever, you really want to grow up to be, like, whatever dreams you want to do in life, like, just do it right now, right? Go as hard as you can, just don't stop, just don't give up, just keep believing yourself, right? And here's the one thing that will really piss me off. If this happened in 2020, if I, lose my job, or if I cannot stop a 5-minute mile this year, then this will really piss me off, right? Or if I get injuries, and oh my God, like, there's a lots of things that's prevent me from running a sub 5-minute mile. Like, I do not want to explain it to you, but I can explain, a couple reasons why I cannot run under a 5-minute mile. Maybe my body gets too old, or maybe I get injury, or maybe because I get a coronavirus that comes out of nowhere. And boy, oh boy, like, I know that people, who's really a fan of my YouTube channel, and if they don't see me, become a successful person in life, like, yeah, they will probably feel sorry for me. They will probably feel sad for me, like, but I'll try my best, just help myself get successful stuff. And my biggest goal is now, my biggest, journey or destiny is to get under 5-minute mile. I already got a job, and working part-time. I'm doing really good so far. I'm doing, fine in job so far, no complaint, all that stuff, but I'll give you more update, like what's going on with my life and what's going on around the world, right? Man, the world we live in is really not that safe anymore. And travel got bans and stuff. Yeah, and Trump, announced that, yeah, there's a 30-day, ban travel to Europe, and Europe, to here, right? just a lots of like restriction going on, and nobody planned this happen, right? But we just have to understand, right? And on top of that, I have to deal moving out of this house too. So this year is a chaos, man. It's just a chaos, and I do not want to bring any more negativity in this video because man, I just have to go work right now, and I have to study, and this just really wastes my time, and but I have to make this important video because just to get you guys aware, like what's going on stuff. It's really good, if you watch this video, right? And if this video helps my channel get blown up, but just not in a really good way, right? People's channel get blown up because of this, because of this stupid, 2020 year, right? Yeah, I just don't want to get blown up, just because, bad things happen, right? But it is what it is, man, and, but, and also there's just a little bad things, happen in 2020 that I don't want to go, over about. Like, I can't explain, like, unfortunate thing, that happened to me, in 2020, right? People, like, block me on social media, I got banned, in Pokemon Go. My main account, got a 30-day suspension, which I didn't mention to you guys because I was using iSpoofer and all stuff, and this is just gonna be a really terrible year, man. Especially, for spoofers in Pokemon Go, right? Yeah, because Niantic is putting, lots of banway stuff, and they don't even though there's coronavirus around, this is why people don't, play Pokemon Go. I think coronavirus is prevent everything, pretty much, right? Some people don't attend Pokemon Go event, like I said. Oh, God, man. Like, can this get any worse? Like, yeah, the reason why I'm sitting here because I need to charge my GoPro and all stuff, and just a really busy year, with just tons of bad news, and the weather I'm living. And also let me explain like why 2020 is another real bad year, for us in the Bay Area, right? That whoever lives in the Bay Area, sort of like me, like we have been very lacking rain. Like we got 0 rain in February, right? This is the month, like a winter month, where it rains, pretty much every month, as a guarantee, and it's been 156 years like we've been facing this type of driest month in February, just like not even a single millimeter of rain, and March is like where we get rain and all stuff, and the weather just like been really hot, been really cold, just like crazy over here. Yeah, the weather's been really nasty too, so that's another thing, why it made this year so bad, right? This is supposed to be a special year, right? This is supposed to be, since the 2020 repeat twice, I would try and make a special year, but just bad things just get involved with it and just make it ruined. Like, I just don't believe this, man. I just don't believe it. Like, every single year we'll have a problem, right? Every single year, society or people, for me, like, I face problem every single year, and I can just never take a break. There can never be a year where we just have a nice peaceful break. Now I have to wait till 2021 or later for a clean year, right? No year has been clean. It's every year we see problem, and sometimes we cannot get rid of it. I wish the break will start in 2020, but it's not happening anytime soon. I just hope this problem just disappears as soon as possible, man. Just wish, man. Or we wish we go on time machine, go back to to other years, where we were, the best year ever and stuff, but even other years are just terrible too. So why would we want to go back in time, right? Every year sucks, man. But sometimes people try, then nothing works out. You just never know, man. The war could just end, I see the war's gonna end, pretty soon, right? But hopefully not, right? It feels like, like Thanos is actually on Earth, just taking snap of fingers and people just like vaporize, disappear and all stuff, right? That's what I feel like, man. If y'all know who Thanos is, you should, watch Infinity War and all stuff, but this is a spoiler, right? He just wants to get rid of population, because there's just way too many people on Earth. That's why he wants to get all, this 7 gemstones and, just people just diminish and vanish, right? Just a snap of his finger, man. Man, bad things can happen, anytime, at any place, and anywhere, without us knowing. Who knows, man? I might die today, man. Who knows? Like this just put me on this kind of thing, just really put, a really high pressure on me. And I really have to go on social media, just to share this to everybody. And they don't like it too, man. Yeah, but now I'm feeling, highly pressured now, man. But the good thing is that, yeah, just keep working hard, and, just always just think positive and everything's gonna be alright. Yeah, and also I'm living with, this crazy dog too, so I think I just have to end this video, man. Man, like, look like we're not gonna have a view, for a long time, But I'm back. I'm glad that I'm back on YouTube, right? So yeah, also another thing, like why this year is big to me, because I got LASIK too, so that's why you're seeing like no more glass and all stuff. Only just 3 good things that can possibly, happen this year. And everything else is just like horrible. The only 3 things that I see good this year is like me getting LASIK, me getting a job, me getting more money, and also I'm probably gonna sub a 5-minute mile, right? This year, probably. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but 2 things for sure already happened, right? But we don't know about subbing the 5-minute part, right? So comment below, like, what do you think about this, right?